what is Van Vliet doing here? Van Vliet's going to double over the top because this is where Zubac's coming. Or Jakob Pertl's got to force Zubac here. Like, right now, you're just standing in no man's land. You're not doubling. You're not doing anything. And Zubac's coming to the middle of the floor and now has vision to just throw it over there. If you're Pascal Siakam, you're late to get over to Marcus Morris. Okay, fine. So, you're back now. So, just get back to guarding, playing one-on-one defense. What does Pascal Siakam do? He gets back to gambling where he can't slide his feet. So, Scotty Barnes is late to get on to Kawhi Leonard. So, stop. So, Fred VanVleet is right here and wants to help. So you're doing a great job. Like, you're forcing him into this help. But why? Look at this. Why are you back going this way? Keep him coming this way. There's no place to go. Now you let him spin away from that help. If you're OG Anunoby here, you're guarding Kawhi Leonard. Get your hands off Kawhi Leonard. Show your hands so you can slide with him. Like, look, how are you going to slide with Kawhi Leonard if he comes this way here? You're not. Okay, if you're Gary Trent right here, you don't need to be calling out for a switch. Okay, Kawhi Leonard's got OG Anunoby beat a little bit backdoor, but you can just stay here. You're showing right here. That's it. That's enough. Okay, and OG Anunoby can easily get back. He's not that far away from Kawhi Leonard. And then you show, stand still, and then you're right back up to guarding Eric Gordon. But look at Gary Trent. He's not showing. He's calling for a switch that never happens. Can't do this. Look at Chris Boucher. He's looking at the ball. You have to be seeing the ball and your man. Of course you get beat backdoor. It's Chris Boucher going here in transition. You're guarding Nicholas Batum. Russell Westbrook's being guarded by Gary Trent. Where's Chris Boucher going? So now look. Now Scotty Barnes has got to step up here, and there's nobody to box out Terrence Mann because of that. Like, what? Okay, turnover, it happens, but if you're Pascal Siakam, you gotta sprint back immediately. Look what Pascal Siakam does. Backpedals. No. Okay, could Gary Trent please sprint back and get ahead of the ball? Look at this right here. Look at him slowing down. Why? Get ahead of the ball. So now Van Vliet can stay in the corner. Like, what? So right now, Pascal Siakam is an extra defender right now. The Raptors have numbers on defense. So if you're a Siakam, stay here. So when Kawhi Leonard comes this way, there's no place to go. Why on earth would you just backpedal and give Kawhi Leonard space? Okay, so if you're Fred VanVleet and you're playing over the top of Russell Westbrook right here, just make sure you get underneath Russell Westbrook so Jakob Pertl can recover. Why are you going to gamble like this? Look at this gambling. You just took yourself out of the play. Fred VanVleet, stay underneath Westbrook and battle for real estate. Look at this right here. You're going to front the post. So what does that mean? Now when Kawhi, first of all, your back's to the ball right now as Kawhi Leonard's driving this way. But look what this does. Now it allows, this is unbelievable. So Russell Westbrook now screens 2 Raptors players at once. Okay, if you're Pascal Siakam here, you turn it over at the end of the half, okay? Don't go, the Clippers have the ball, so just start sprinting back. OG Anunoby too, start sprinting back. Look at Siakam and Anunoby. Anunoby doesn't move, Siakam gambles, and somehow, some way, see that Fred VanVleet was expecting to switch this. If you're switching this, VanVleet's got to call out switch. And if VanVleet calls out switch, then Anunoby has to immediately switch onto Russell Westbrook. It doesn't matter if you can get over the screen or not because VanVleet's switching and it's bang, bang, and you have to go with Westbrook. So one of those 2 communications didn't happen because look what happened. You can see VanVleet expecting a switch. Whoops, Anunoby didn't switch, so I got to come back. What is Scotty Barnes doing? He's guarding Kawhi Leonard fine here. Why does he just stop guarding Kawhi Leonard here and just try and gamble? Like, what is that? And you're just gambling? Like that, just giving up? It's just a total lack of effort. Okay, turnover. It happens. Siakam, please sprint back and sprint back this way. So look at Pascal Siakam here. I mean, is that a joke? So if Pascal Siakam's sprinting the whole time, he can say, all right, I'm going to eventually get to Paul George. You got to take Zubac. But Siakam's out here because he wasn't trying. Okay, so Marcus Morris is going to blow by Fred VanVleet. So that brings a double team. Keyword double team. So Jakob Poeltl does not need to be in the paint here. Okay? Scotty Barnes is stepping up. You need to be out here. Because if a skip pass is made, you got to go here. Siakam goes here. Barnes comes back here. But look at Jakob Poeltl. You have 4 Raptors players that aren't playing defense at all on the perimeter. Communicate in transition. All right? So if Siakam's coming here, say that you have Kawhi Leonard. So OG Anunoby can just focus on guarding the ball. This is what OG Anunoby cannot do. Look at this. Leaving your feet to gamble so that a pass to Kawhi Leonard doesn't get made. Well, now you're not guarding the ball anymore. If you're Fred VanVleet here, you don't need to be hugging Paul George. You just need to be initiating contact. So when Paul George comes this way, just initiate contact. Make sure you're the one initiating contact. See, you're not initiating contact, you're just hugging Paul George. So look at, it's Paul George that's initiating contact. So now he's got you sealed and it just shoot right over you. So Precious Achiuwa clearly is able to guard right here. So if you're Fred VanVleet, get up and guard the ball. Like, what? You're just standing in no man's land. So what? You're not going to even be guarding the ball until he's in the paint. What is Scotty Barnes doing? The ball is across half court. Just guard. Why are you leaning towards a screen that's at half court? Look at Scotty Barnes. He was clearly leaning towards this screen. Across half court? Can't Gary Trent's first instinct guarding Paul George? Can't it be just slide your feet? Look at his first instincts. It is to gamble like that. So now you're not sliding your feet anymore. If you're Precious Achiuwa, you were just in drop coverage and you're recovering onto Ivica Zubac. Well, on your recovery, you need to get underneath Ivica Zubac. You can't guard Ivica Zubac like this for a lot of reasons. In this case, because Fred VanVleet's about to get dusted, and if you're underneath Zubac, when Paul George comes this way, you can just step up and help. And VanVleet actually can just go right onto Zubac. But you're guarding Zubac to the side. So now he's going to screen you and Fred VanVleet. Okay, if you're Scotty Barnes here, okay, let's just take a look. So Kawhi Leonard's going to come down with this board. Okay, right there, he's got the board. So please, just sprint back. Any motion towards the ball's gambling. So Scotty Barnes just... Can't do this. OG Anunoby is going to lean towards this Eric Gordon screen. Look at him leaning towards the screen. You get beat the other way every time, and here comes a poster dunk. The same thing. It's the same exact thing. Siakam is going to lean towards what he thinks is a Kawhi Leonard screen. You can see it right there. A terrible one-on-one defense by Scotty Barnes. Paul George is dribbling the ball between his legs. He's not going anywhere. Like, he's not going anywhere yet. Look at Scotty Barnes. Look at his feet right there. What are you doing? He's not going any... Well, so now you can't guard.